Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first on my left, occupying the red corner, wearing Blue Trunks OMX sponsorship, with the legendary John Miller in the corner, Paul Lee.
Stephen J. Peake here, comparing your show here with Robert Cameron to my right. Good to see you here, Robert, here tonight at ringside.
How do you do, Stephen, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much. Now our first bout here tonight at welterweight. Level between Brando De Niro. He's in the blue trunks, as we see there, and Paul Lee, the Dragon, from a boy who came to Australia, 7 years of age, from South Vietnam, looking pretty strong, nice, straight left hand there. Robert straight into Brando De Niro, landed on his forehead, but De Niro trying to hold his ground in the middle of the ring, looking pretty fit and strong, De Niro, at the moment.
Immaculately turned out, as always, Brando De Niro.
Certainly is. Paul Lee trying to make the running here. De Niro, in his last fight, which was at the Melbourne Convention Centre about 6 weeks ago, had a stamina problem and just couldn't quite make the distance, I think, over about 6 2-minute rounds. So let's hope that problem isn't here for him tonight and that he's been able to do the necessary work in between. Lee comes in hard with a left hand, caught De Niro around the left ear hole, and De Niro bounces back there, Robert. Now De Niro at the moment, ever so moving back a little bit. Lee seems to be the one on the attack.
Definitely De Niro is the more cautious of the two. Lee has generally been on the front foot, Stephen, that's right.
De Niro comes in hard with the right hand, a right uppercut there into Lee, and Lee, though, gets out of the neutral corner. Didn't have the strength to hold him in that corner, and that's a very interesting proposition for this fight. Lee looks very chunky in the upper body.
Yes, he's very well developed up there, Stephen. Obviously been working on upper body movement.
Certainly has. He's wearing the brute force trunks, Paul Lee, I notice, and beautiful drink that is too. De Niro. Oh, a big uppercut from Niro, but Paul Lee over the top with an over-the-top right hand. Did a bit of damage.
Good scoring punch, Stephen.
And that he's a pretty tough, strong operator, Paul Lee.
He's a picture of concentration. Look at the effect he has of his eyes.
Oh. Robert, that's a beautiful repertoire of punches there by Paul Lee in the corner. They're calling the De Niro corner, screaming at their man to get out of that neutral area. Lee tried to block him into that corner and did a bit of damage there, Robert. Oh.
That's about
right,
and gentlemen. Paul Lee working out the blue corner, making
were very accurate in that first round. He was able to exert, I'd say, some authority in the fight, and when De Niro did have him in trouble, Lee was able to easily get out from that neutral corner to the far right-hand side of the ring. Now Lee coming in now has De Niro in his own red corner, but he skips out nicely. And that De Niro with the left, straight left, and tries to come underneath, drop the short right into the ribs there, but no effect on Lee. Lee doesn't take a backward step, Robert.
No, he is not. He's always on the front foot, Stephen. He's always concentrating, always looking where to land that next punch. Very effective boxing, Stephen.
Yes, certainly an excellently skilled fellow, and he also has Bryce Birtwistle in his corner. Paul Lee.
An outstanding trainer, Bryce Birtwistle.
Oh. That was a big shot, caught on the elbow a bit of Lee's by De Niro, but the idea was right. If he can keep on measuring Lee with some body punches, he's going to have to slow him up with some body shots, because Lee is constantly on the forward foot and on the forward move. Conziadoro there informing the fighters just to step back a little bit there. Oh, right out over the top, Robert, from Lee.
Yes, a very good connecting punch there, Stephen. Hit the button.
De Niro needs to also probably keep his gloves up a bit there and stay a little bit more defensive when Lee comes in with an over-the-top right hand. Oh, uppercut from Lee wasn't bad. And De Niro caught again in that neutral corner, tagged him, Lee. Lee's pursuing him around the ring there now, taking the fight right up to De Niro. Oh, gets him in a headlock there.
Very much on the offensive, Stephen, that's right.
Theodoro split him up. Theodoro now been refereeing for just over a year.
Doing an excellent job as a referee. A very outstanding young prospect in refereeing is Con.
Yes, and just showing more discipline too in his work. Theodoro, he's not being foxed or outfoxed by some of these fellows now who tried to get the better of him earlier on when he was younger.
He won't be intimidated at all, Stephen.
Doing a great job. A good uppercut from De Niro.
Holland,
2 rounds ahead on my card.
Very much a battle of the tactics, Stephen. That's the classic art of boxing.
It certainly is. Now, and Brando, he's got his work cut out. He must try and exert some authority on top of Lee this round. This is the... Oh! Oh, boy! Paul Lee, he's not going to let him exert any authority. Oh, crushing punches to the side of the head of De Niro, Robert.
An excellent blow. Caught him completely where it counted, Stephen.
De Niro
he is rattled.
Shaky. He's rubbery legs.
He is rattled.
The Dragon comes in.
He is rattled.
The Dragon comes in.
He is rattled.
The Dragon comes in and stings again. with an uppercut there. There was no power in it. De Niro looking in his corner. He must keep his eye on Paul Lee. Don't worry about your trainer, son. You can talk to him at the end of the round.
Oh, Lee has rapier-like movements. You can't take your eyes off him for 1 split second, Stephen.
Oh boy, the Dragon. He's aptly named, and he's a strong lad from the South Vietnam. They breed them tough there.
Oh, yes, Stephen.
Oh, De Niro got in a beautiful uppercut, although I think it caught Lee on the...
Took him on the gloves. Took it on the gloves, Stephen.
De Niro bleeding, is he, from the forehead? Can I see some blood? I can. He's been
a nice
stuck
jab there, Stephen.
Gee whiz, I'll give De Niro credit, a very courageous fighter from Acapulco, Mexico, I might add.
Oh, he goes right up on with the business there.
Nice uppercut from De Niro then, Robert.
It was. He's always at it.
Yes.
Concentrates intensely, De Niro.
Poking out that jab too to Lee. But he needs to increase the momentum. Lee is all over him. I saw Dr. Peter Lewis before, nearly jumped into the ring when De Niro went down. He was going to come over, but gave the boy a chance to regain his composure.
Which he's done quite commendably, I might add, Stephen.
He certainly has, Robert. No doubt about that. But he's got his work cut out now. It's a 10-8 round unless he can reverse that knockdown by pounding one out himself, and you couldn't see it happening before the bell goes here at the moment.
Nice jab that just connected from Lee to De Niro.
Having a look, as is Peter Maniatis. And round 4 coming up. Lee has the lead, a big lead now after that knockdown, and De Niro must work hard here to regain.
Oh, a nice jab there that caught De Niro.
Lee looks good. That left jab, that straight left is a beautiful punch too, Robert.
Very effective, Stephen. Extremely effective.
In fact, you can hardly... Oh, he got hit there by De Niro, but you can hardly see a weakness in Lee's program here at the moment. His whole repertoire of punches is good. He's over the top right hand's a good punch too.
He has a very tight defence. You notice his defence isn't open at all. Look at where he keeps his gloves at all times, Stephen.
Yes.
They're protecting him.
A short, stocky customer, pocket battleship style.
Oh, he really is an Admiral Tirpitz, isn't he?
Yes, he certainly is. He certainly is. And he's got the brute force trunks on, the advertising embossed across his front of his trunks.
I must admit I was confused by that endorsement. I was thinking of Brute Force Demolition, Rocky Horowitz.
That's right. It's interesting to see the drinking company has the same name, but no doubt they'll get their people to sort all that out. But now Lee moves in... left hand. Oh, beautiful punch from De Niro. 2 jabs which struck home. Oh.
Very good by De Niro, and a third one there, Stephen.
Well done by De Niro.
By De Niro.
A punch to the solar plexus part of Lee's chest by De Niro. Oh, and Lee dropped a left hand into the stomach of De Niro. De Niro has a large amount of Vaseline across his eyes.
Oh, a nice uppercut from De Niro there that caught Lee unawares on the chin, Stephen.
Yes, Lee was there coming around with that whipping left hand to the rib cage of De Niro. Yeah, well, the corner's calling for him to move, and he does have to move. He's got to get away from some of those big overhand rights from Lee, and also the stinging body shots. Now, De Niro, he's fighting admirably in this 4th round, De Niro.
Oh, good, nice uppercut there.
Now
for the winner, unanimous points, red corner. Thanks, Gav. Paul, you come across. Paul, you shook your head in disbelief there.
Yeah, I was pretty disgraced about the decision, you know. I dropped him, and isn't that a 10-8 round or what, you know? And I landed all the jabs. Look at my face, look at his face, you know? I definitely want a rematch. It's in 3 weeks. I've been told by Peter. So, next time it's war, mate.
It's war next time. You heard it. Paul, they get very disappointed. What do you call it, Paul? A disgrace.
For him to lose.
Yeah, I thought that's a 10-8 round, you know. I thought it was unanimous to me. I landed the cleaner shots. You know, he's getting a cut on his left eye. So I'll open it up next time.
Oh, you heard it. Brando, bad luck to Germany in the World Cup. And congratulations tonight.
Thank you. Well, I mean... he said he gonna win, but the judging decided for me, so it's I'm lucky.
You're lucky.
I'm happy to win.
You're happy and lucky.
Yeah. I wanna thank you to my manager Peter Mindrakis and my sponsor Senior Dr. Cortizo. Tonight here, first time in boxing, and all Melbourne public. I feel me like in home, like in Acapulco. I love Melbourne public. I thank you for everybody to come here.
You like Melbourne very much.
Thank you for
Thank you very much.